За последние годы Греция превратилась в важный энергетический хаб Юго-Восточной Европы, использующий свое географическое положение и инфраструктуру для транспортировки и распределения энергоносителей между Европой, Ближним Востоком и Северной Африкой. Трансатлантическое сотрудничество, в первую очередь между Евросоюзом и США, укрепляет стратегическую роль Греции. Корреспондент Еuronews встретилась в Афинах с министром энергетики США Крисом Райтом.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine, energy security has become a pillar of transatlantic strategy. How sustainable is U.S. support if geopolitical tensions continue?
Oh, I think the support's quite sustainable. You know, we've been allies with the European nations for the whole history of the United States. Our resources are immense. Our desire to grow the partnership, both economic and national security, is strong. Yeah, the United States will be here for the long run.
With Europe reducing its dependency on Russian energy, how does the U.S. see its own role? I mean, more like a long-term partner or just a crisis supplier?
Oh, no, we view it very much as a long-term supplier, very much as a long-term supplier. United States natural gas production is more than twice Russian natural gas production, and ours is growing rapidly. And our export capacity is expanding even more rapidly than our gas production is expanding. So no, our goal, President Trump's agenda is prosperity at home and peace abroad. We think nations that are well supplied with energy have greater economic opportunities, greater prosperity, and having these cross-border, cross-ocean energy cooperations leads to long-term sticky relationships and drives peace in the world.
Projects like Alexandroupolis LNG terminal and interconnectors to the Balkans have shown again the strategic importance of Greece. How does Washington see Greece's growing role in Europe's energy security architecture?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. And Greece is a tremendous partner. Look, Greece is historically a shipping powerhouse. Something like 20% of global shipping and over a third of all LNG, liquefied natural gas shipping, is done by Greek companies. But when the Russian dominated as the energy supplier into Europe, Greece was the end of the line, was just a node at the end of the energy transportation system. Now we've seen a totally different role for Greece. Greece is now the gateway from overseas, from the United States, to American energy as it flows into Europe. I think it's huge economic benefits for Greece, and it's great for the United States to have such a long-lasting ally and partner as Greece playing this role as the gateway for American energy to Europe.
And since we cannot discuss energy without mentioning environment, I would like to ask you, you have expressed very specific views about climate change. You have said that the threat is exaggerated. Please explain these views to us. And I would also like to ask you if you're going to attend UN's climate talks in Brazil this November.
I won't make the climate talks this year. I think there's a very good chance I will go next year. Look, I've been working, studying, writing, reading about climate change for over 20 years, very involved in that discussion and debate. So I follow very closely the science of climate change and the economic efforts and the studies on climate change. It is a real, slow-moving, global physical phenomenon. The world has been decarbonizing for 200 years, from wood to coal to oil to gas, ultimately to nuclear. So I think you will see continued reduction in greenhouse gas intensity per unit of energy produced. I don't even know when global greenhouse gas emissions will peak. We still have 1 billion people living wealthy, wonderful lives and 7 billion people wanting that. So I think we're going to see many, many decades of growth in energy production, likely continued gradual rises in greenhouse gas emissions. Fortunately, a more energized, wealthier world is better able to withstand any changes. Climate change is a real thing, but it's just been wildly exaggerated for political purposes. I think it's very unfortunate.
Secretary, thank you very much for this discussion.
Thank you so much for having me.